Today in the Daily Dose, Delta Blues. Over the centuries of slavery in North America and the Western Hemisphere, slaves carried their tribal musical traditions with them onto plantations throughout colonial America and later the southern states, slowly merging their ancestral vocalizations and rhythms into unique forms of lament and protest over their unjust removal and bondage from their homeland. In the Caribbean, after Spanish colonial settlers imported slaves to Puerto Rico from varying regions of the African continent, slaves united under a common language of resistance, resilience, and self-expression, now known as Bomba Puertorriqueña, or simply Bomba. During the Civil War, white Union soldiers took note of their black counterparts' unique songs about the war, in which they emphasize less than harmonious tones, offering yet another glimpse into the origins of Delta blues. Epicentered on the Mississippi Delta, home to the fertile plain that runs between the Mississippi and Yazoo rivers, field hollers and work chants further contributed to the birth of Delta blues, infusing flat-noted, guitar-dominant polyrhythms with the howling, barking, discordant vocalizations of African tribal music, colliding head-on with white American folk traditions and easily accessible musical instruments of the day, taking root in the late 19th century before spreading out into Louisiana and Arkansas during the first 2 decades of the 20th century. Delta blues emerged as a form of expression for the hardships and challenges faced by the black community, serving as a musical outlet for the pain, sorrow, and disrespect of everyday life. Over time, Delta blues developed into an emotive and soulful musical tradition filled with fingerstyle and slide guitar riffs, quickly becoming a mainstay attraction in juke joints throughout the South, before spreading into urban areas of the North, Midwest, and West during the Great Migration of early to mid-20th century, when an increasing number of fed-up African Americans fled the oppressive Jim Crow laws of the segregated South. Delta blues also spread its influence into other forms of largely black-inspired music, including R&B, Motown, jazz, rap, and first-generation rock and roll, making the Delta blues a lasting force within the evolutionary heritage of American music. And there you have it, Delta blues, today in the Daily Dose. Get your nerd on with the Daily Dose. And if you enjoyed today's episode, share the link with a friend or colleague so that they too can learn something new every day.